Boom! Goofy Goober, welcome everybody to the breakdown of Plant 43. So let's go ahead and get to it. I should have already had it loaded, right? But here we go. So Plant 43, the whole goal here is to position appropriately. So that way we can always get one side of the plant to attack us. And we can use the same dodge pattern each and every time. So I like to use the machine gun. It allows me to stay as far away as possible. I like a long range here. If you had a shotgun, you'd have to stand up close to get its maximum impact. I did some numbers. When you're up close, you can get, something like 400 and something damage with the shotgun. And as you get further away, it drops down to like the mid twos. So that's a huge drop off for me. I'd prefer the machine gun. Also, with the machine gun, the FOV is a little bit easier for us to see the vines coming at us. With that in mind, I'm going to use the machine gun. You could always use the sniper or the pistol. The strategy will remain the same regardless. And what it comes down to is staying approximately right about here on this fight. So if you stay right about here, what's going to happen is this side of the plant, this vine will always attack you first. Now, when it comes to attack patterns, it's always alternating. So it's if the right side attacks first, then it will be left, then it will be right. So this is attack, this is one attack pattern. It can either be right, left, right, or just the right side. So there's one main and then two variations, you could say. Depending upon how lucky you get or unlucky you get, you can get any of these attack patterns. So these are the vines, right, that are going to hit you. And with our strategy, right is always first. The other one that's going to hit you is the main plant. Now, what you want to do is you want to center it in the middle of your screen. And then as it screams, it's going to then come at you, and you're going to want to sprint. And this is the only time, really, you want to sprint. You're going to always want to sprint this direction on the screen. Oh, well, in this case, it's this direction because of my video, right? So let's look at it again, right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stay here. When this vine hits, you walk to the left. If this one then is going to hit you, you walk to the right. And if this one hits you, you walk to the left. You see what's going on here? When this side attacks you, you walk on the opposite direction. So if the right side's attacking you, you walk towards the other direction. If the left side hits you, you walk towards the other side. When this guy comes at you, you sprint towards the right. So you're going to want to stay here. You sprint towards this direction. Then you're going to want to sprint back because this guy can possibly hit you. What I've noticed about these vines is that they have a thickness to them, right? That's thicker at the base near the top. Because it's thicker at the top, the closer you are to it, you get thicker hitboxes. But the further away you are, you get the thinnest hitboxes, right? So you notice that the tip here is the thinnest. So this is as far away, so this would be the back, right? This is currently where we're standing right here. And because you get this nice thin hitbox here from this vine, you're allowed to walk to avoid it. So let me show you here. Let's get some real gameplay in. Now, the same thing always happens when you dropped in. You're going to drop in, it's going to open up, you can get a few shots off. So let's see that happen. And I'm going to position myself right there. You can see that grate right here. My goal is to kind of stay right here on this section of the grate. This gives me the best positioning available. It's going to open up. Left, right. Is it a triple? Yes, it is, and keep moving. So now reposition. Get a couple shots in, reposition. Now here, when it opens up, I actually reposition myself to the center just a little bit by walking so I can sprint to the right. Now, because I had to pause and I wanted to emphasize positioning, I might take a hit here because I didn't sprint fast enough. What we want to do is we want to wait for it to start. As soon as you see the visual indicator of the plant closing, you start sprinting, and I didn't make that. I missed, so we're going to want to get back in positioning. Now I'm in position. It's screaming. We could get a few shots in here. and this guy's going to attack first. Now, something else allows me to get like a visual indicator of where I'm positioning. If you see Leon kind of like holding it up to his shoulder, we are not as far away as possible. So what I'm saying is, if here's the back of the arena, if Leon stays like in this section, he'll hip fire. If he's anything else outside of it, like inside of here, he's going to shoulder. And this is actually good for us. This is shoulder and this is hip fire, right? Because this lets us know that with the hip fire, we're as far away as possible, and that's where we want to be. But it also gives us extra advantages. We can see the field. We actually get a little bit quicker of an aim, a quicker of a drop when we are, holding and releasing the button. So there's a lot of benefits to getting the hip fire. It's screaming. Left, hold, right, hold, wait for the third. Nope. Get a couple shots in. Hold on. It's going to scream. Dodge. I didn't dodge in time. That was more of a reaction. That's on me. Let's try it again. Let's put the strategy in place. And let's just play it. Get a couple shots. Look for it. Wait for the third. No third, get a couple shots in. I'm getting that hip fire, which is exactly what I like. Dodge it. Boom, move back in position. Left. Right. Nope. Get a couple shots in. Reposition a little bit to the center. Now, sprint. Move back. Keep holding left. I don't see the other one moving, so get a couple shots in. That's best case scenario. We like it when it's just the single. The double. Is it the triple? Nope. We're getting that hip fire. I'm noticing that it takes like 120 bullets. I'm sorry, like 220 bullets roughly to kill this thing. Maxed out from my machine gun. A little sprint there. I'm walking back. Left. Nothing. Got the single. No variation. And we're going to let go. And now we sprint. Move back into position. Hold it down. Got another single. We're getting very lucky on this one. We're too close. Move back a little bit. Sprint. How did I know we were close? We weren't hip firing. Ah! I'm out of bullets. So now I can just swap out. Wait for the vine here. I'm not really comfortable with it. Wait for the triple. And there we go. Boom. That's how you do it, hitless and damageless. And, I feel like that's a very consistent strategy. It works. It works so very well for me. It is harder to play when you're talking, and trying to point everything out. But these are all the things that were going on in my brain. You always want to be aware of the variations. You always want to assume at least 2 swipes. If you get the 1 swipe, that's great. You get a lot of bullets. When it does the triple swipe, you get fewer bullets that you can use to punish it. That's okay. Never take a risk when the plant screams and you get those shots on it. Get like 5 or 6 of those shots in, and then wait, because it's the amount of, if you're reloading and you're stuck in that animation, the moment you see it start to close, you have to sprint. But if you're stuck in an animation, you might lose a couple frames exiting out of that animation to sprint, and you really don't want to take that. So I hope this broke it down for you well. I hope it's a great, way to kind of like have you, not cheese this fight, but kind of like start to figure out ways to kind of have fun with it. Pistol only, shotgun only, sniper only, whatever it is you want to do. There's no need to parry in this fight. It's all positioning. And with that being said, please like, please subscribe. Help my channel grow. Spread the word. I'm doing what I can, breaking down what I can. I will do this hitless and damageless on Insanity. This is on Insanity, by the way. This is not casual. So, you know what, everybody? Peace out. Goofy Goobers. Explosion.